Well, Dowse, it was a very empty ground today. Directors watching from home, lots of fans watching at home and so on, and the press watching at home, so just a few of us here. But what do you make of that game? It was a hard fought, wasn't it?
All its hard games, and listen, then invested in the summer, didn't it? And they've got some decent players. A centre forward, I remember a centre forward who's caused problems this year, but you know, Ben Cooper's done right against him. I remember going to his house in the summer, tried to sign him, didn't sign him, you know. And Wells had a good game. Manny Parry was excellent for them today. All the things where I thought we might be able to get our team. We haven't. I thought we got in a lot in the final third, and we're poor in the final third. I thought Johnny Goddard was our best player by quite a distance, to be honest. You know, because he was the only one who kept the ball. But we didn't get balls in the box in wide areas, and if you can't get balls in the box, you don't get people in the box, you're not going to score goals. It's 5 games from 7, I think we haven't scored yet. And, you know, I didn't think, you know, the 2 centre halves of them were good, and the 2 centre halves of us were good. I thought we lost the midfield battle, to be honest. The 3 against 2 in there, expected better from our lads in there, to be honest. I thought we lost that battle. Apart from that, it was like a tough game against the side what's in the top yet. A tough game. We just got to work on how we're going to create chances, how we're going to do that. It wasn't going to be like the other night. We played well the other night, but it is harder. Probably passing it on grass a bit, but just at half time I went through and saying, look what good players you are and how many good players we've got in the team, and we need to trust each other and pass the ball. And if you got legs of Cooper not doing it, and people in midfield not doing it, and you know, your fullbacks can't get it in behind them, and things like or pick a pass in and all that, you know, you're all going to struggle. So I just thought we wanted to continue what we've done at Bromley. I just thought we didn't, and but you know, we've got a bit of aggression in the box, and that's one of the things Musa de Harva will bring with him. That's for certain. Where I'm looking at some balls going in off corners, and I'm looking at some balls going in. I think is anybody going to attack it? Does anybody want to attack it? That's where Musa will come in. I think he'll get, like, you know, 5, 6, 7 goals at the end of the season. Fitting him in the back 4 at a minute, or back 3 or whatever we need to leave out, he'll play him. You let him come in and play, and you know, and he would have done if he was registered today. So it's just, you know, we still got to keep working on things, still got to keep doing, but you just get disappointed at times, and you know, because you want to continue what happened at Bromley.
Yeah, and I think we were saying in the commentary that the times that we did have, you know, just that bit of space or a good attack, it was often that final ball, wasn't it, that let us down.
Even at the end there, Malachi comes inside, he's got to give a 10-yard ball, you know. I'm not knocking him, I'm just using it. Dempsey's, you're not going to get many better chances in that to win a game. I'm not bringing these out, I'm just seeing how it looks to me. I'm thinking, just relax and take a blink and touch, and with Malachi, just pass it 10 yards, that's all you got to do. It just gets disappointed. On the other end, we'll give a silly free kick away, but it's important that players don't panic. We've got to have a belief, we've got to try to find a way of creating chances in play. We're not doing that at a minute. You know, apart from Max's head every other night from getting the ball in the box, we need to find different ways. Maybe it's gone 2 up top will help. Maybe change the formation will help, because we can't just keep going on thinking it's going to be right if we're not scoring goals. So defensively, we haven't shipped loads of goals lately, to be honest. In the last couple of games, we've been quite strong there. But the bottom line is, somewhere along the line, if we're not up there, and I felt as though we've got a lot of balls in wide areas today. I really did, and I didn't think we've done much with it at all. I think the centre forwards and the wingers had a lot of the ball today. I really did, in good areas, and I thought we should have done more. So.
And but the positives are the 0-0, the clean sheet.
Against a decent side, like, you know, top of your side who are very hard to play against, and you know, Dev's always had them sides, and he plays the same way, and he's an experienced manager, and he knows what, you know, you get. But when it's like that, you can't just play that way back. You've got to find a way yourself, unlock things. And I just thought a couple of times, a little 5-10 yard little through ball there, and a little, maybe it's a ball over top there, full back in an area way, and we've never done it. The amount of times you're there, and I'm thinking, you just keep giving the ball away. Stop giving the ball away. And I thought we've done a lot today. And let's see, we only had 2 in there today in the midfield, and we've had 3, and I didn't think we won that battle at all. So it's a bit disappointing.
And a little bit of is it fair to say a mid-season rebuild, or just a little bit of tweaking with Musa and Jonty Smith obviously coming in as well?
You know, Johnny and Musa and all that, you know, and we need numbers. We always said that we need numbers to go forward, and you know, like our lads, as Musa there, good lad. Look forward to seeing him. 2 secs. I'll see you Tuesday, Moose. Come here, 2 secs. So it's one of them where I'm looking forward to. Yeah, tweaking and obviously an eye for next season. Some of our lads, listen, some of our lads, I think with Musa coming along, that's been 9 of the Conference South boys, and we have done very well for us, very well for me. And you know, and Musa, come say hello. Come round here. This is our new signing, obviously. Can you see him? Yeah, look, the fans, Musa.
You alright?
Okay, that's good come from Musa. That's what he said for 2 years.
Hi, you're all right.
Yeah, see that. No, but the problem is, are we having a tweak? Yes, we are. But what I was going to say about Musa brings in the 9 lads on the Conference South, and I'm a very ambitious bloke, but the players will say, well, I've done well for Dowse. But we've done well for them because we've took a couple of them from a Raymond League, a couple of them from a Conference South, into where we are now, to be honest. So if you want contracts for next year, keep seeing, go and prove yourself. That's all I've got to do. You know, it might have a young Jaden Webb's starting to come in because he's got a goal in him. So I've just got to get a formula with somebody who wants to score a goal at the minute. So that's all. But it is a tweak, yes. And Owen has been very good, to be fair, and with Rosemary and saying, yeah, you know, we're long as we stay in the league this year, and next year we're going to have a push. Simple as that.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, thank you, Dowse. And what is it, Tuesday? Is it Bromley away? Bromley away.
Bromley away. Tough game. I don't know if we're going to deal with a tough game, but listen, we're going to need these numbers, know what you know. But bottom line is we've got to go and find a way of scoring goals, and we'll work on the training ground on that. Simple as that.
So that's next on the list. Right,
yeah,
brilliant. Thanks for your time, Dowse. Thank you.